Welcome to Around the World News. Today we will talk about a Chinese vessel which was seized by Vietnamese Coast Guard because of the penetration of Vietnam's waters. According to Thailand News, Vietnam's local press, the ship was carrying 100,000 liters, approximately 26,000 gallons of fuel. The captain with two crew members were arrested by Haiphong Coast Guard, 12 nautical miles from the Gulf of Tonkin, because of the lack of oil's origin declaration from captain. The ship's leader said that they were hired to send the fuel to other Chinese fishing boats, which are illegally fishing in Vietnamese waters. Moreover, according to Coast Guard from NBC News, the boat was disguised as a fishing boat without flag, and the ship was suspecting that it was involved with a marine oil smuggling gang. Then, Vietnamese authorities are investigating. The incident occurs among the growing stress of disputed area, the South China Sea. Vietnam and China have a straightful relationship because of their agreement in the disputed area, and Vietnam usually prevents Chinese ships from passing into the area where Vietnam reclaims as Vietnam's, and strikes China with a diplomacy issue about right of researching and sailing above the surface of the South China Sea. The South China Sea is disputed by many countries, such as China, Vietnam, the Philippines, Brunei, and other Southeast Asian countries. The claims of two communist countries occurred in 2014, when a Chinese oil rig in waters was part of the Vietnamese coast. Besides, several countries which involved in the disputed area were angered by China because of its assertiveness and aggressive of the reef and island reclamation. In addition, China has increased the amount of vessels and coast guard. Okay, today I am with Mr. Sina Raksa, Thai guide who works in Vietnam. Like we know that recently Chinese vessel was seized by Vietnamese Coast Guard, and I have some questions to ask you for your opinion. What is your opinion about the disputed area in South China Sea?
Uh, in my opinion, I think the dispute area causes a lot of problem in many countries. There are two main problems that cause this. One is there is no border main mapped, and two, uh, there there are natural resources that many countries want to own it. First, about the border maps, because there are no main border maps, so the country can many countries can cite this area are them and which area are them. So I think we should make the main border map so we can know that which part is belong to which country. And the other problem is natural resources. In case in South China Sea there contain a lot of food resources and natural resources, which means it will cost a lot of money to the country who own it. So that's why many countries want to own this area and try to make the benefits from it. I think instead of focusing how much money that we can make, we should be concerned to reserve the resources in this area.
Which side do you consider as the wrong, Vietnam or China?
I think China is wrong because they about the dispute area they're really sensitive conflict, right? So I think China should concerned about this problem, and when they get into Vietnam sea boundary, they should ask for the permission so they won't be seen by Vietnam agency, and they should clearly inform the origin of oil. That's why I think China is wrong because they break the route and they get into the sea border without permission.
Do you think this incident has an effect on the relationship between Vietnam and China?
Yeah, of course. It will cause the contradiction between two countries. Uh, as you know that a little problem can cause to a big war, and it will destroy the trust between two countries. Not only cause the problems between two countries, but also provide the in coordination in ASEAN community. As you know that ASEAN community, Vietnam is one of ASEAN community, and China also one of ASEAN community plus three. If there's some problem between two countries, which means it's hard to combine to work in ASEAN community for another country too.
Why most of the crew members of China's boat do not blink their work permit document when they are entering Vietnam's waters?
I think they try to avoid for accusation. As you know, entering in other country boundary without permission is illegal, right? So that's why they decide to leave their identify, because even they get caught, they can't be accused by Vietnam agency because they don't know what nationality they are.
And this is an opinion from Thai guys who work in Vietnam. Thanks for your attention. Kiattisak Mongkhondejkhun report.